Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Mackenzie Johnson. A group of protesters assembled in Lincoln today to call for a ceasefire in Gaza. Several local and statewide organizations attended, and officials say they're urging Nebraska's leaders to work towards a peaceful solution. Channel 8's Matthew Mittleider was there today and has more details on our top story tonight. Matthew?
Hundreds marched across downtown to the Capitol today, protesting the war and advocating for those affected locally. Organizers at the march say it's important that Nebraska stand up for the families whose loved ones are part of the conflict overseas.
Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine!
Those who attended the march on Sunday say they want the University of Nebraska, our state's elected officials, and other Nebraska institutions to stop investing in the war in Gaza. Some of the participants were immigrants who came from occupied countries in other wars. One activist from Ukraine says it's hard to go through this intense tragedy without support.
I'm so lucky that people globally are largely standing with Ukraine, because when that invasion started, that full-scale war started, I was a mess. And a lot of the Palestinians here have not had that privilege. They have to stand up, they have to start taking action. This is the most that they can do right now. They don't have time to grieve, so they're here.
Another participant, Nora Hussein, says this war is just one of many conflicts the people of Palestine have been through. She says her family is Palestinian, and her aunts, uncles, cousins, and grandparents have all seen the violence for years leading up to this war.
Thankfully, my family in the West Bank, though I can't say they're safe, they're okay for now. But just seeing any of the Palestinians, I mean, so far there's been about 20,000 killed since October 7th. Every single one of those deaths is heartbreaking for me and my family.
Hussein says it can be difficult watching it all unfold from across the globe.
It may sound crazy, but you want to be there for your people. You want to help them, and you feel very useless being thousands of miles away.
She says one of the challenges with garnering support is getting people to understand the history. Her and others at the march say the best thing people in Nebraska can do to help is by educating themselves on what's been going on with Israel and Palestine for the past 75 years. And above all, treat people with respect.
We are people. They call us animals, they call us savages, they call us barbaric, children of darkness, but we are people just like everyone else, and we deserve safety and human rights.
And around the U.S., many other peaceful protests took place today, calling for a permanent ceasefire, including events in both Denver and San Francisco.
Matthew Mittleider with our top story tonight. Thank you so much for that, Matthew.